this year in 2028, what did we learn? What did we learn? Not in 2028, I'm sorry. Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that. Let me turn the flames back on again. I said the totally wrong year. In 2025, we have learned so much. So much. And by the time we got to the very last day, the very last month of 2025, December 2025, we have realized, or we are starting to uncover the biggest, possibly the biggest scam in American history. I know you hear the flames in the back. Possibly the biggest scam in history. We may have uncovered just the tip of the iceberg in Minnesota with the Somalians. Now, before I get into that, right? The way that the media has portrayed this story to be anything but showing that illegals or people from a whole nother country that know they don't like America. Listen, Black Americans, you guys have to understand this, right? Yes, we all may have parents that was born in another country and then they came here and we was birthed and we had the birthright citizenship thing. This thing that's happening with the Somalians is making me see that the foreshadowing of Trump getting rid of birthright citizenship was absolutely the right thing to do. Wow, you just couldn't believe I said that, right? Couldn't believe I said that. This move, when you got folks that come here from other countries that don't like Black Americans, they look at Black Americans like nothing. Like, listen, people, for some reason, the average Black American think that everybody that has the same skin color as them, we all in the same fight. We not all in the same fight. There is a battle happening on the ground level to the highest level in this chess game that we can barely comprehend. The destabilization of America is on the agenda for whoever is controlling these media websites that keeps telling you that the Somalians aren't doing what they're doing, when you blatantly see that from what Nick Shirley has uncovered, blatantly, these guys have been playing in our faces. They have been funding the political administrations in the city, the governors, the mayors. The incentive is being shown when the governors and mayors go out to dinner with the Somalians. They doing commercials with them, or they doing commercials in their language. They doing rallies, and they got a whole bunch of Somalians just over there. And from the federal investigation, or should I say from Nick Shirley cracking open a lot of what we've been seeing, hopefully you've been witnessing this and you've been watching it, because I don't plan on playing any clips in my episode. I just want to just rant and just talk and just get everything out. With this one situation with the Somalians, it is clear that this is not the only place, this is not the only city, this is not the only type of scam that's being ran by the illegals that came into the country. Right now, we talking about illegals. We're not talking about Americans that obviously do scams and do this stuff. There is, I'm predicting that every single state in the United States has some form of this being done by uh illegals, and maybe even Americans or people that are from the country are partaking in these same kind of scams. If these people, which I don't think they're very smart, a lot of them get on these news conferences, especially that one guy. I don't know if you guys seen this. Hold on, man. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, I can't find it. If I can't find it, I can't find it. Let me go to TikTok right now. Somalians get robbed. This is the guy.
Yesterday morning, I was called by the owner because unfortunately someone came in to our daycare. We looked and saw what happened, and we saw that the suspect came in from the back, broke in from the back kitchen, and he also destroyed the wall to come in. As we walked,
Dog. Yo, dog. Yo, listen, man. Besides this, right? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. This might be your subject. Every single Somalian I've seen just have this weird build. Like their build is weird. Like they got these very weird builds. Like they don't look like they're athletic at all. Like they not the same type of every black ain't the same black. Let's just keep it 100. Like, and this story that he's talking about, I want y'all to hear what he says about what got stolen in this daycare. And you tell me if you believe him or not. Hopefully he gets to this fast.
around the daycare, we saw that our office doors was broken into as well. We saw that, unfortunately, we saw that there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone.
Dog, I really think that we're like under some kind of spell. Like there is a spell, there is something happening that makes people believe this nonsense. You got the white liberals of the country. I ain't gonna lie. The white liberals of the country, y'all, the way how y'all just gave up y'all country, the way how y'all just let people come in because y'all feel sorry for them, or y'all got this quote unquote white guilt but won't protect the thing that you have created, the great thing that you have created, the great thing that has brought opportunity to millions of people upon generations. You are giving it up. You are giving it up to people that don't like you and they want to destabilize the country, dog. They will take all the gold from the country and bring it to their country. There is a report that I heard, right, that you can look this up. Go on free chat GPT it, look on Google, just do what you can. There is a story about Somalians using the Minnesota airport allegedly to funnel cash from the Minnesota airport, Minneapolis, Minnesota, to Somalia to fund whatever they got going on in Somalia, whether it's legal or illegal, whether it's terrorists or not. This has been going on for 10 years plus. And I had to do the laugh first because this is laughable. Because this story that this man just told just now that I played with his office got robbed. They didn't steal nothing else out of the daycare. His operation got robbed, and they went to the office and specifically said, "We're gonna grab important documents and other items and registrations for the children that will show proof that if they're a daycare or not." These things got taken. He said that.
There were also checkbooks that were ripped from our check papers that were ripped from our book.
He looks like he's lying. There's nothing about him that's telling the truth. His mouth is getting dry. He gotta lick his lips. He has to lick his lips from the lying that's dry in his mouth. They didn't steal no money. They ain't steal no toys. They ain't steal no food. They ain't steal no. You guys ain't had no dope in there. You guys ain't had no drug. You guys got robbed for your checkbook and your documents. Now, I got one question to the podcasters and to the people that's watching this, hearing this on Spotify. You're hearing this on Apple Podcasts. You're hearing this on whatever site you can. You watching this on YouTube. Please let me know. Do you believe this man's story? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section on TikTok. Put a 1 in the comment section on X. Wherever I post this clip, wherever I post this, please put a 1. Just say, yo, 1, I believe him. So I know that in between your ears and what's in the back of your eyes, that you don't have a brain. A brain is non-existent. It does not live there. You're an idiot. You're dumb. You're just dumb. We got the Bugatti Somalians. They racking up. Nick Shirley, he goes to a neighborhood. He walks into a neighborhood. Nice houses. 3-4 car garages. 2-story houses. Big, nice pavement in the driveway. Joint got marble pavement on the driveway. It look picture perfect. It look like no crime ever existed in these neighborhoods. He walks up to one of the houses, right? He looks on his information that he sees about the house that he been investigating. He looks, he says, "This house is stated to be a daycare. This is a very nice house. It looks like a mansion. Why is this house stated to be a daycare?" He goes up, walks up to the house. Nick Shirley, supposedly a right-wing journalist. If you do anything that's of common sense, if you say anything against an illegal, you are 100% going to be labeled as a right-winger no matter what. It don't matter if you voted Democrat all your life. It don't matter what. If you're a white man, especially if you're a white man and you say anything bigging up the right, bigging up that the agenda of America first, you gotta do for the U.S. citizen while you doing for the illegals, you are going to be labeled as right-winged. This is what the agenda is for media. Media does not like the American people. The media does not fuck with us. I need that to get in y'all heads. The media does not like you. The media is a part of whoever owns these media companies that is spreading the gaslighting, the making the story not seeing what it is. Nobody believes this guy. Look at him and tell me you believe him. Hear what he just said and tell me you believe him. The details of the story alone, you don't even gotta know who it is. You could blank out the whole screen and just hear a voice. And then you just listen to the context clues. Listen to what he's saying. How does that plan even work? Like, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and then he blames. Guess who he blames? This guy. He goes and he blames Nick Shirley. He blames Nick Shirley that people ran into his office. They done stole no money, no food, no nothing, no material, no machines. They went to your office room and stole documents and checkbooks. The same evidence that would have been used for the FBI, whoever, to validate if you are a part of the daycare or not. Is this a daycare or is it not? Is this a scheme or this is not? So when these guys do the audit and they say, "Yo, we want to see that information. We trying to verify if you're a actual place of business. We want to verify this. Do you have your checkbook? No, somebody stole it." Mr. Somalia, do you have your documentation stating of what kids, who they are, that have been coming to the daycare? No, somebody stole it. Who's going to believe that? But the agenda for the left, which is why they're just, yo, listen, the left doesn't want to do nothing for the country besides destabilize it. That's the only thing. They want to destabilize it, make you broke, keep laundering money through these little programs that say they're gonna help people. They're gonna launder, they're gonna scam. You see Snap, you see all these things. These are big pots of money, which is, they're gonna give a controversial issue. They're gonna put that as the poster boy for this funding, and then through the back door, while the funding is getting 500 million, $1 billion, they going to get it on the back end. They going, oh, these 200,000, this just disappeared. Nobody's gonna see that. This is so little money. Oh shit. Nobody see the 200,000. We're gonna up it to 700,000. Let's see if somebody sees the 700,000. Oh, nobody seen the 700,000. Okay, let's up it. We're gonna get greedy now. I think I want to go to Turks. I think I want to buy me 3 more houses. We're gonna get $1.9 million on the back end for each of our guys as a part of this scheme that nobody's gonna see because the government prints out money and we just gonna keep getting to the money. This is how they're thinking. They just outsmarted the government for 10 plus years. Who knows how long they've been outsmarting the government. But there is a lot of individuals, lots of people, because they just pledge allegiance to your skin color. If you got black skin, you automatically in the same struggle as us. No, these people do not fuck with you. They don't like you. They wish they was born American. They wish they didn't have that opportunity, but they outsmarted us. They outsmarted the dummies that's up there in Capitol Hill. They outsmarted the dummies that's a part of their representatives in their state. I'm willing to bet that Minnesota ain't the only state that has this issue. I want to bet that all this is I'm saying this as plainly as I possibly can. I'm willing to bet that every single state has some type of scam in it at this level, but I think the leftist cities, the New Yorks, the Chicagos, the Californias, their scamming in those states are way worse than everywhere else. All the leftist states, those are the leftist big ones. They have turned into sanctuary cities, and because this is the reason why these cities do this, right? This is plain and simple. It doesn't get any simpler than this. You need to provide for your voter base. The illegals is the voter base, the new voter base for the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party want to stay in power. They know that common sense is still here. They don't want people to get transgender surgeries. They don't want kids being a part of that. They don't want illegals coming in without coming in legally. If you're not from here, you need to come in legally. You need to get a visa. You need to get your time in court. You need to pass the test. You need to get in here legally. Stand in line and get in legally. The U.S. citizenship needs to be pedestalized, but it's not pedestalized. It's not pedestalized by the people that live here and pay taxes, because you motherfuckers are too nice. You just let somebody come in. Oh, let them come in. Oh, just let them come in, man. We got plenty of room for everybody. No, we do not. We don't. The United States of America is the only place in the world that has a lenient immigration policy such as this. United States, Canada, United Kingdom. All three of these places became first world countries. All three of these places allowed third world countries to come in legally, illegally by the millions. You could come in legally, but you came in illegally by the millions in unparalleled levels in the entire history of the United States. You guys let it happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because you was too nice. You kept being an apologizer. You kept feeling sorry because they told you that your generation before has enslaved people, not knowing that there's some black people that enslaved black people to sell to whoever wanted to get us or get them. Because at this point, I don't even believe that I was a part of the slave ships or my ancestors was a part of that. I think we just came from somewhere else or been here before or always been here. But that's a whole nother conspiracy that I don't want to get into, or theory that I don't want to get into. You guys let these people get in that don't like you, and they took advantage of you. You going to work every week busting your ass. Your taxpayer dollars is going to scammers in foreign countries. Scammers within the country or foreign countries outside of America. If I know a Somali, I could get a Bugatti. I could buy a Bugatti. I could somehow figure it out and get to it. Don't put it in my name like you did. Or what I need, a daycare. That's what I need. Wow. Okay. Let's figure that out. Let's figure this thing out. Nah, please don't put it in my name. Nah, don't put it in my name. Don't put it in my name. Like, this is... I need y'all to do y'all research. I need y'all to... Don't listen to any media. This is what I want y'all to do. Don't watch. If you're going to watch media, you need to learn and realize, use your eyes and your ears. I need you to really think. There's a couple questions I want you to think about. What peoples outside of this country that aren't American fuck with Americans that are the same color as you? Do you think it's over or under 50%? Do you think 50% of the world or under 50% of the world, you think that they actually fuck with us or that they don't fuck with us? You seeing it time and time again. They go, the Somalians, they go to their communities. I've never seen them pull anybody from outside the Somalian community unless they are agreeing with them. They're going to agree, oh no, the Somalians, they not doing nothing with those daycares. They're not doing nothing with the daycares. They're doing everything legal. Even though I don't see no kids. I never seen a kid walked in this building for 2 years. They never did nothing because Trump is racist. And why you going after Somalians? Listen, dog. If 80-90% of your people did something, scammed in the city, guess what? 80 to 90%, the Somalians, now you're known as scammers in Minnesota. That's what you're known as. All y'all are together. All y'all are in this. Or somebody knows somebody that somebody don't know. Or they know somebody that know of somebody that know of somebody. If you're in the 81 to 90% of y'all are on welfare in Minnesota, y'all driving big shit, big cars, big jewelry on, designer, head to toe, dumb as a rock. Dumb as a rock, but the people that got into the scams, they the only small ones. They bringing y'all up. Because there's no way somebody's smart and they don't have something backing them up on the books. If you're really smart, you're not doing this sloppy ass scam. This is one of the sloppiest scams ever, but it's been going on so long because the people have been apologists to y'all, and y'all had the money, so y'all needed the financial backing of y'all in them cities. Tim Walz needed that financial backing. The other guy, the other no muscle defined, skinny, feminist, whatever that mayor's name, he had to back y'all up. He had to go in y'all restaurants and eat with y'all. He had to go on stage and dance and sing Somalian songs. Because y'all was the big funders. Y'all was the mafia of Minnesota. Y'all are the mafia. And now Rudy Giuliani has came back into somebody else. Pause. He has came back. And even though he's retired, guess what? They got the spirit of him. Nick Shirley got the spirit. Trump got the spirit. The feds got the spirit. They looking into you now. You looking like the mafia. You looking like the mob. How did you get this money, mob? How did you get this money, mobster? How? How did you get to this money? Let us know. Let us know, please. Please let us know, please. Oh, you don't got no documents? Oh, damn, that's not good, sir. You at least got a checkbook or something? You ain't see like some receipts? No, we ain't got no receipts. Somebody stole it. Dog. Listen, man, I want you to like, subscribe to the channel. This was Think Pieces and Conversations. All music you hear on this podcast is on my BeatStars. Some music you could go to Apple Music and pull it up. You gotta search my old name. You gotta search my own name. But just look, I have a link down in the description directly to my BeatStars channel. That's where I sell my beats. That's where my beats go. You could hear them. You could buy one. We could discuss splits and all that. Make a good record. You could buy the records. You know what I'm saying? It's all hard beats. Every beat is hard. I need you to check out Think Pieces and Conversation on every single podcast platform. Every podcast platform. This is crazy, man. This Somalian thing is crazy, and we just getting started. Who knows who else is under this? Trump. You better do something about this. This was something that you needed, because with all the things going on, with whatever the things is going on that people are complaining about, You needed this. The midterms are right there. The midterms are right now. They are what, 10 months away, 11 months away. Right now we are January 1. This is the new year, 2026. It's not going to turn down. It's only going to go up from here. It's only going to go up from here in your life. It's only going to go up from here on the temperature, the climate of politics. Until everybody starts getting common sense, and the people that are brainwashed by the Democrat Party start like just waking up and taking a octane shot to the heart, they're not gonna understand that this thing is way more serious than you have been taking it. The party that you represent, the media that you watch, the celebrities and left-wing Hollywoodists that you idolize, that have been telling you that and been playing politics and been being soft and with being forgiving and with being for illegals and not being for the U.S. citizen, for being just on the wrong side, the uncommon sense, the stupidity, the ignorance. Until they wake up, we got a long road ahead. Because if they could stick up for this guy, if they could say with a straight face, look at me with no glasses on, and they could be like, yo, Pat, I ain't gonna lie, I believe him, yo. I'm looking at him like, yeah, we don't need to talk no more, dog. We don't need to discuss politics no more, bro. We could just stick to sports and all that other shit. Like, you are gotta be the dumbest dude I've ever met in my life.